and welcome back, everybody, this Saturday at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is going to be the Elimination Chamber from Perth, Australia. So today, let's talk about the matches and my predictions, and let's see how this is going to make WrestleMania 40 a little bit better. As of Monday, February 19th, this is the match card. It's not the biggest of cards. Let's get on with the first match, and that is going to be Rhea Ripley versus Nia Jax. Now, this match is going to be for the WWE Women's World Championship, and this could be a big match, and I expect Rhea to get the hometown welcoming that she deserves. Side note, why isn't Indy Hartwell on this card? She's Australian too. She should be there. I expect this match to be a little bit of a power struggle. Is that how I want to say that? Is that what I want to say? It's gonna be a good match, just power versus power, and Rhea's gonna come out on top. Not just because she's in the home crowd, but I think they're really gonna be setting up Nia Jax versus Jade Cargill at WrestleMania 40. Honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised if Jade Cargill actually interferes in the match. Do you think she'd make the trip to Australia? Imagine flying 20 hours to Australia just for like a run-in. God, that'd be terrible. Now, the winner of this match is going to be determining the winner of the Elimination Chamber match and what happens at WrestleMania. So again, my prediction right now is going to be Rhea Ripley versus... Let's see who's going to be in the Women's Elimination Chamber match. We're going to be having Naomi, Liv Morgan, Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, and Tiffany Stratton. And either Shayna Baszler, Michin, Alba Fire, Zelina Vega, or Zoe Starks. Now, that last chance match is going to be happening tonight on Raw, but I think this is a very solid lineup for this Women's Elimination Chamber match. After it's all said and done, I think we are going to be getting Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch. Am I super excited for this? I feel like Becky hasn't had a title in a little bit, so chances are at WrestleMania, she's going to be winning. As much as I don't want to see Rhea Ripley lose her title, it's still going to set up for a great feud. Again, I think the rematches are going to be great. It's going to be good going forward. But more importantly about this match, I am most excited for Tiffany Stratton. Look, I love her in NXT. I think she is great. Hate me if you think I'm wrong. I can't wait to see Tiffany climb up on top of one of the pods and do a high-risk maneuver. It's going to be freaking great. Hell, let her climb all the way up to the very tippy top of the cage and jump off. That'd be awesome too. Tiffany is a star in the making. Just the name Tiffany Stratton alone just sounds great. So, big fan here. Can't wait to see what Tiffany does. All right, and then for the WWE Undisputed Tag Team Championships, it is going to be Damian Priest and Finn Balor versus Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. I'm going out on a limb here, guys. I think we're going to see Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. I'm probably wrong, but I kind of hope for it. I'm going out on a limb. I think Damian and Finn Balor are going to lose the titles because this is going to be setting up for Damian to finally cash in. Not that someone hasn't had two different titles at one time, but, I think this is how they're going to do it. I think once Seth is fully 100%, probably going into WrestleMania, probably going to get that cash in. Is it me, or does it feel like Damian Priest has held onto his briefcase the absolute longest out of anybody? God, it just feels like it's been so long. And also, as much as I don't want to say it, I think Damian Priest might be leaving Judgment Day. I can see that happening also, or Judgment Day just splitting up, imploding. I see that happening. Hell, maybe we'll even get Damian Priest versus Finn Balor at WrestleMania. I see something happening eventually. But as for this match, again, Tyler Bate, Pete Dunne, glad you have that name back because Butch was awful. Congrats. I think you're going to be new champions. Maybe. And now, speaking of other wasted trips, imagine flying 20 hours to be on the Grayson Waller effect. This is another Aussie that I'm glad is on the show. Again, hello? Are we just going to completely forget about Indy Hartwell? Anyways, on the Grayson Waller effect, we're going to be having Seth Freakin Rollins and Cody Rhodes. We know this is going to be a shit show, and I can't wait to watch it. I can see during this interview, Grayson Waller kind of getting into the mind of Cody Rhodes, being like, Seth really can't be trusted. Look what he did to Roman Reigns when they broke up the Shield. Can you really trust the guy who was very good best friends with, I don't know why I did that, was best friends with Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose? Cody, do you really think that Seth is going to protect you from everybody that Roman is going to be bringing to the ring? I can definitely see the show going this angle. And then Cody Rhodes might still be like, nah, I'm I'm good. I don't need you in my corner. And then eventually at WrestleMania, I still feel like Seth is gonna come down and, you know, help protect Cody just a little bit. And then he'll be like, I told you you could trust me. But you know how it goes. And hey, who knows? Maybe this whole interview thing might just get cut short and it'll turn into a quick match between Grayson Waller and like Cody Rhodes or Seth freaking Rollins. One of the two. And obviously Grayson Waller is going to lose. So expect that to happen this weekend when you wake up at 5 a.m. And then finally for the men's Elimination Chamber match, we're going to be having Kevin Owens, Bobby Lashley, Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, and LA Knight. We all know that DM Hunk is going to be winning. I cannot wait to see Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins for the title at WrestleMania. Now, I have read some reports that Drew has not re-signed yet, but I've also read reports that he is secretly re-signed already. So if WWE wants to keep him, they're probably going to put the title on him. If they don't want to keep him, we're going to get Seth Rollins winning at WrestleMania. I do think that the men's Elimination Chamber match is going to be spectacular, just like the women's. And I am hoping that we get some ridiculous antics from Logan Paul again, you know, on the same lines as Tiffany Stratton. Maybe he climbs up on a pod. Maybe he climbs to the top of the cage. Whatever it may be, hopefully he does something awesome too. So yeah, Drew McIntyre wins, goes on to WrestleMania. Seth freaking Rollins, we're going to get that cash in by Damian Priest. Guaranteed. I will put the 4 remaining hairs on my head on that. All right, guys, that's going to be today's show. What are some of your predictions? Leave them down in the comment section below. And guys, have a great day. Have a great weekend. And I will see you back here next week. I got a little video I might be doing about The Rock. We'll see how it works out.